Alright, we are back with Syberia, and I have just eaten breakfast, so I'm good. Oh my goodness, I just hit main menu. Darn it. Supposed to do this 2 times, and
it doesn't work.
I don't understand. It says to press it up, not down. Why is it going down?
It doesn't work. 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 It doesn't work.
Looks like there might be another one down here. Straddling between, he said. One. Oh, we're moving. Great. Here I am arguing with the thing, saying that it's not doing anything, and I'm actually not on the right button. Yeah, that's a thing. And now we're supposed to hit up the lit up button. Now we're supposed to put that back.
That's going to work.
Alright, so we are exiting to go. Oh.
Hey! You there!
He's like, I'm out of here! Who is that? Went into this door. Oh, it better be unlocked now.
That door's locked. I've got to find another way.
Another way in. Okay. Apparently he did something to Oscar. Because he's not in his usual spot. And that man came off my train.
My God, Oscar! Oscar, talk to me! Are you okay?
Why, it is absolutely inadmissible, intolerable, and indescribable. I have been attacked.
I see.
What do you mean you've been attacked?
My hands, I no longer have them. They have been stolen.
God, you haven't got your hands! But who did this? What's going on here?
We can be sure of one thing, Kate Walker, that this heinous crime was committed by a barbarian, a dysfunctional individual whose behavior lacks all finesse.
Did you get a look at your attacker? Tell me exactly how it happened.
I was standing here polishing up my metalwork. I was just thinking that with all the dust in the air, it would be a good idea to...
Oscar!
I was very busy, and I suddenly felt two powerful arms grab me from behind and tie me up before I had the chance to defend myself. I wanted to call out, but my attacker gagged me before I could emit the slightest sound. Then he dismantled my hands with a terrifying pair of pliers. It was horrible.
I can believe it, my poor Oscar, but did you see him?
He was a real bloodshot eyes, steel teeth, and brown scaly skin, and he emitted foul odors. He was a monster, Kate Walker, a real monster, and he had a weapon.
Oscar, please calm down. Everything's going to be all right. Right, Oscar. Let's go find this hand bandit. And this time we're not...
Kate Walker, please do not think that this problem does not concern me. But if it's all the same to you, I would...
Yeah, sure. Another good reason not to lend a... not to help.
Kate Walker, even an automaton deserves a little compassion. I have just been savagely assaulted. I can feel one of my spasms coming on. I am on the verge of a clockwork breakdown. And all you do is...
Okay, take a rest, Oscar. You're not much use without your hands anyway. Right, I'm done. Take...
Good luck, Kate. Oh,
Alright, we can only go this way. Okay, so we're gonna go back to that one room and see if he's in there. He might be. I mean, it makes sense, right? So just press it up once. Let's see if this dude is over here.
That's going...
No, he's not.
That's going to...
No! Stop doing that. Well, I just cut a hole in that building, like, what else? Alright, pick up a sparkle plug. Not sure what good that's going to do me. Maybe the spark plug is what I use to turn on the power. Let's try that. Let's go see if we can put the spark plug into the generator and turn stuff on. First, let's see if this spark plug will do anything for the door.
That door is locked. I've got to find it.
I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense. is for the spark plug to go into the generator. I don't really have anything else. I don't have any other ideas. Yes. Alright, now we can go into the mines. Maybe this is the other way in. Oh, well. Okay, that's right, okay.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
What's this? Ah, okay. Makes sense. I don't really know where I'm supposed to get a screwdriver. I didn't see this area. Oh, hello. Screwdriver. If you could, sir. Good day.
Hey, you! Who are you? Careful, I'm warning you. I'm not afraid of you, okay? What do you want? Why did you do that?
There must be some misunderstanding.
Because you reckon theft is all about misunderstanding, do you? Give me my hands back. Now!
Your hands? And what are those on the end?
You broke into my train, assaulted my driver, mutilated him, and stole his hands. Apart from that, you are not a thief.
I have not stolen them, miss.
You've got to be joking.
I'm not joking with you, miss.
They belong to Oscar, my automaton engineer. Why did you steal them?
They are extraordinary.
And just because you like them, you...
I have only borrowed them, little missy.
Excuse me?
Yeah, my
see,
fingers.
These hands are all I need to complete my plan. At last, I can finish off my automaton pianist and fulfill my dreams. Everything is now in place. You see, I have converted this old, useless, stupid factory into a magical theater. As you can see, the furnaces, piping, chimney stacks, they've all been converted into one gigantic organ. I will be able to accompany the world's greatest living singer. Now all I need is her.
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your story at all. Without my...
Everything I had designed, all that I had invented, everything.
But who is she?
Helena, the one and only Helena Romansky. Her voice is so pure, like an angel. One day she came here to Concord's command. She sang here, you know, when our industrial city was in its heyday. Oh, so long ago now. It was almost unreal. It was magical. I remember it like it was yesterday. Then, later, a long time later, she saved my soul. She saved my life and gave it to me. When I was told that the mining program was to be abandoned, that this industrial city was consigned to oblivion, that I, its director, would from then on be nothing but a guardian of these rusting remains of a bygone age, that is when I first formed my plan to bring Helena Romansky back to this factory. But this time, she would sing for me, and me alone.
And is she okay about this?
Sure. Once she finds out that I have done all this for her, when she realizes how I converted this vast network of pipes and tubes to create one of the most impressive organs ever made, then, you know, this was no small achievement, miss. Once molten iron flowed through here. Now there was only beautiful melodies. Then I realized I had to make an automaton pianist. I began to despair that I would never create hands that were intricate. But then you arrived. So lucky, don't you think?
Yeah, that must have been a happy coincidence for someone around here. So, when will this Madame Romansky come back? When do I get my hands back?
I don't know. Maybe someone should look for her. Tell her. Hey, why don't you go? The quicker you bring her back, the sooner you can carry on your business for it. Now, isn't that a good idea?
And you promised that once Helena has sung...
I promise, my dear.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to believe you. Where should I...
I have no idea. But for a woman of the world like yourself, finding her should pose no obstacle. Helena Romansky was a world celebrity, though. I have collected many objects, souvenirs of her that I keep in a room. A shrine to her glory. It's like her own personal museum in a way. You should take a look.
I think he's insane.
story is completely nuts. And what if I helped you to make some other hand?
Why should life be complicated when
You mentioned
I pieced it together myself, my dear.
your passion amazes me. Have you designed any other automatons here?
No, clockwork mechanisms do not interest me as such. I simply needed a robot capable of accompanying Helena Romansky on my huge order. I adapted an existing model, a reject automaton secretary. I reconstructed it and adapted it to this new function.
An existing model, you said. Did you ever know Hans Vorarlberg? He was a kind of mechanical genius, like yourself.
Hans Vorarlberg? Yes. Or maybe, I don't know. No.
Sure, I understand. The number of automatons still functioning in this abandoned complex is amazing, you know.
My dear, one thing is for sure. For many years, I have been totally alone here. If that man ever came to this city, he left long, long ago.
When you stepped on the train, you were trespassing on...
Everything in this city, sweet lady, belongs to the state. And
My train is not a part of this factory. And besides, we never would have stopped here in the first place if its engine hadn't needed winding.
well, as long as your brain is at this,
Out of the question. And
maybe I won't have to. Perhaps.
I hope so. Please excuse me. I have to...
So be it.
Seems this model is controlled from someone else.
I don't know what the heck is going on, but I'm gonna get out this thing. Apparently he has a shrine to this singer lady. Okay, mannequins. Oh my goodness. Young Helena Romanesky, crystal clear voice moves amateurs and professionals alike, gathered for the Night of Voice Dior festival in Brussels. The young Russian soprano was the revelation of the event. She is an exceptionally trained singer, and at the tender age of 20, Helena looks to have a very promising career ahead of her. Finest numbers are collected here on the Golden Disc millions of copies of which are being sold around the world. Comrade Helena Romanesky sings for the people. Her series of recitals with piano performed in the factories of our great public. After Kiev, our diva arrives at Ravishing Helena is seen here with the factory director, Comrade Baroon, and several admirers. Her success in Europe is assured. The great Helena Romanesky, our nation's glory, appears and triumphs every night on Europe's most famous stages, following from Milan, Paris, and Vienna. Helena gave an exceptional recital in which her voice was even more powerful and moving than ever. Helena at this point is at the peak of her artistic career, and her recitals that year are exceptional. The high point and testimonial to this greatness is her unforgettable interpretation of Rigoletto, sung with her great friend, the Russian tenor Frank Malkovich. That's the guy that my mom is dating. Let us not forget that the latter has recently decided to pursue his career in the United States. Yesterday evening, adoring crowds filled out the area to say their fond farewells to Helena, their diva, making her last ever public appearance. Helena revolutionized lyrical artistry, and her name has already passed into posterity. Through the well of emotion, her fatigue, and illness, she merely managed to utter a tearful thank you. Oh, so she's done. Oh, letters. Dear Helena, pray forgive me such familiarity of tone. I have written to you so often and for so long now that I feel I have come to know you intimately through my correspondence. I hope if my previous letters have reached you that you share this feeling. I am writing to you at this address for the 112th time. Oh my god! I hope that one day you will return there and you will find one of my letters. This one maybe. I can only hope. It's just that I have so much to say to you, so much to share. My work progresses well. As I wrote before, the hardest part was to put theory into practice, but I gradually found solutions to the problems and have managed to add a whole host of fine adjustments. The grand organ is now nearly complete. I can't wait for you to see it. Madame, I have transformed my factory into a crown, and I hope that you will be its jewel. It is a magnificent stage, one worthy of your talent. Helena, I feel so close to you. You and you alone are all I think about. The more time that goes by, the more certain I become that one day you will visit me in this factory. This is dedicated entirely to you. I have immense hope in my heart and am awaiting your acceptance of my invitation. Yours in faith and devotion. Oh my. Great. I have just agreed to a lunatic. Yay! He's like one of those stalker fans that when they watch someone on TV, they become so obsessed with the person, the actor or whatever, that if they get a hold of the... Oh! Another phone call.
Hello?
Did I wake you up? I can't sleep at all. Whole business is turning round and round in my head.
What business, Dan?
The things that are going to be happening. You've forgotten. I really need to talk about that.
Oh, I guess we were both a little high-strung, that's all. But don't sweat it, okay?
Yeah, sure. Being carried away never solved anything, does it? You say I felt really dumb.
Really?
Yeah, I left the door in my house. I was just everybody around me.
So embarrassed, Dan. Please say I'm sorry to your colleagues for me.
It doesn't matter. The problem is you'll never put me in that state again. You're thinking so delightful. I have the impression that this journey is putting more than distance between us.
Well, it's true, I'm living a whole load of new and amazing experiences.
Okay. And a doodle half over?
No.
Easy post. You know how important it was. Very well.
I'll try. Big hug, Dan.
You are crazy.
Listen, obviously all this has been just one big misunderstanding.
Out of the question.
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your...
Everything.
But...
Helena. Why knows?
And is...
Sure.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and you promised...
I
Well,
I have no...
Who are you?
Sergei Borodin.
I didn't choose to stop in your statement.
It is very kind of you to come.
I repeat again, I'm,
Right.
like I said, a stupid. Please excuse me.
So,
So what? I actually have to go and find this lady. What if she's dead? Yeah. No, I want to leave. Oh my lord. Yeah. Is there any way we can leave? Because apparently we gotta go find this lady. Could I just steal my hands? That would be mean though. I might try that.
How are you, Oscar?
Apart from the fact that I am incapable of drinking a cup of tea, of reading the paper, of scratching my nose, or even of adjusting my spectacles, everything is...
Oscar, we can only carry on our journey by train if we get your hands back. And the only way to get your hands back is to accept the director's offer.
You mean bring back this singer Helena Romansky? Oh dear. And what else will we need to do to get the hands back?
Yes, but they're your hands. If it puts your mind at rest, Oscar, I absolutely do not need your help.
That's a request I'm happy to...
Take a note, Oscar. Not breaking down in this hellhole. Good at me.
How many times must I inform you, Kate?
Always ready with the...
An engineer also...
Right.
Good luck, Kate.
No. You can't dress up as her. That'd be great, but no. I really just want to steal the hand back. Alright, well, I'm going to leave this for next time. So, thank you very much for watching.